So they say defense wins championships. At least that's what they say. The question is it true? Well, we gonna find out. In NBA 2K26, seems like they have some nerfs, some buffs, and things going on with this game. Of course, there's plenty of speculation because the game isn't officially out, but we're going off of what the developers posted and the information that's out there. And basically, for me, I worry about what I feel on the sticks. I worry about what I can do. And I try to adjust and adapt to whatever game comes. So today we're going to hopefully get you in the right mindset for that while giving you the information that is new and informative about what's popping. Definitely don't think that it's easy to try to fit what I'm saying into a box for everybody. I get it. There's different skill levels. And some people just can't play defense too good. Well, today, I got some news for you. You better step it up. Looks like offense, as usual, gets some kind of buffs as well. But you have to be very skilled. And I think that's where the game stands out, is that there's some players who can actually play good defense. Or good enough, right? But yeah, it's 2025. So in reality, they don't really need to buff us up with defense at all. Because in the real game, basically, these guys are spamming out here. In the real life, it's just like a cheat code. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to talk about it. I want to enjoy the ride. So rock with me as we give you all the goods. First things first, we're going to listen up to Mike Wayne or Mike Wan. I've been saying his name wrong. I'm going to learn. His name is Mike Wan, just so you guys know. And he confirmed this, so just so you guys know. All right, so he says ball handlers will be stunned for a moment when they get the ball plucked away from them. And bigs will play a slight stumble if they're heavily contested, blocked under the rim, to give the defender an edge on recovering the 50-50 ball. So this alone right here is crazy. All right, so basically, I don't know if you guys played, if you're new and you're just watching because you're a new player. Well, I got you. So basically, in previous years, you pluck the ball and no matter how good you are, they won't let you get it because you're kind of stuck in this weird limbo of an animation and kind of just like stagnant. And sometimes there's these invisible walls that will block you from moving towards the ball. And what Mike Wayne is saying is if you pluck it, the person that got the ball plucked will end up getting stunned. Same thing with the block or high contest. So it's going to make it harder in the paint, in my opinion, if you're trying to paint mash and you go up for a shot or something like that. Somebody can get a rebound over you. Even if you have pogo very high, the other person should have a chance to get the ball. This is rewarding for defense. So this is basically like anybody who's able to pluck the ball might end up getting it now. And then whoever contests heavily or blocks will have a chance to get it better. And this is something as a way for them to adjust that issue where people felt like it wasn't functional. Totally understandable. And I think it's a good mechanic for them to add personally. Again, how effective that's going to be and all that stuff, guys. Speculation. It's all speculation until we figure it out and see it for ourselves. Like I said, with your hands, not your ears or your eyes. With your hands, you're going to feel the difference. That's how I like to test these things. I love all the places and platforms that do tests like 2K Labs, but I also always recommend you guys don't listen to me either. Go check it out for yourself. All right. Secondly, he brings up, someone asked, Mike Wan says, are there any changes to pluck steals and lane steals? He says, on-ball steals, targeting, and steal animations have been improved to reward defenders who position themselves well and anticipate the dribbler's move. The canned animation pluck steals have been almost entirely disabled. Pass interceptions have been tuned a bit, but are similar to 2K25. So now the thing to think about when you think about this is the fact that, okay, you're saying you adjusted this. One of the biggest things that he basically mentioned was the canned animations have been almost removed. Those are things like when someone would bump you, right? And you would go into this fumbling, stumbling nonsense. I should have control, right? I should be able to pick the ball up and just grab it to protect it, or go into like a dribble move, just like they have a new system where you can do protect the ball. The same thing. Or if it stumbles, I shouldn't have to go into an animation and wait, a second or two for it to play out. It's not really basketball. It's not IQ. It's not real life, or it's not just gaming. All right. And then we talked about something actually I didn't really bring up on the channel much because I thought it was kind of silly, but greening your jumper, right? Greening your jumper is the same as it always been, right? Just so before I read this, it hasn't changed, okay? You basically jump at the right time, you're going to get the rebound if you're in the right position and you have a build with some decent jumping. Not rocket science, but a lot of people were confused because they adding a meter to the jump timing for the rebounds. Rebound meter, which sounds ridiculous, and it is ridiculous, but it's in the game for those who need it. And hey, I'm going to use it just to see what it's like, and then also learn the timing for the rebounds, certain rebounds. So yeah, pretty cool that they put that meter in there, but it doesn't change much. Okay. All that matters is that you got a good center with good rebound, with good positioning, and you're going to get the board. Okay. Just fun facts. And so that's basically what it says here. Nothing too crazy. Pretty straightforward. Another cool feature that is pretty basic and easy to do is pulling the chair. This is something that they said, yes, pulling the chair. All you have to do is tap circle when the offensive player makes contact with you. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. It's a good defensive move. You got a lot of spammers that'll post you up from half court on the one-on-ones and kind of push you in there. You can stop them, make them stumble, and probably steal the ball with that in play. And then they asked if the shot contest changed. And he said the logic of it has changed. They rebalance it for more effectiveness when you have your hands up, no jump shot contests, no jump contests, and jumping contests has been better reflected on the shot's impact in real life. And they're also going to show the actual percentages for your coverage, your contest coverage. So this is a good thing as far as it sounds good. But again, you got your hands up and they make the shot. The question is, do you have perimeter high? Are you a tall defender? Are you, jumping? Are you late to the shot? What other variables? A lot of people kind of complain, but I be seeing these people rocking up 5'9" with no perimeter defense. They don't jump. They get there late and they're mad that people are shooting over them. Stop it, okay? Stop it. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things that I thought was also about defense. The new protect the ball sounds crazy. So originally, when I play competitively, it's a little too sweaty sometimes. It's kind of annoying. Dudes is rocking 99, strength 99, steal 99, perimeter, and speed. And then they're just bumping into you, trying to get these animations and trying to get these quick plucks and blitz. And it's tough. So the new mechanic for offense, which is supposed to protect the offense, might make the defense struggle. I don't know. We got to figure out if it's a good mechanic or not. But basically, if you tap L2, you can protect the ball and stop them from stealing it. So defenders are going to have to find a way to work around that. The thing is, it does put you in an animation. So you're going to have to wave someone off, push them off, and push the ball away from them. So at the same time, it can be risky depending on the scenario. But I would like to see how it functions. And I love this addition as a small, quick mechanic that can be useful. So we'll find out in a minute. And of course, they have a lot more details about offense, and I have already covered a bunch of it, and you can go check that out on the channel. One of the ones was the 7'4", how that affects defense. Just imagine you got two 7'4" players one that can shoot and one that could just be inside. And the craziness that could happen for rebounds and blocks and the way that the game could be played. It could be funny. I'm not assuming that it'll be any good, but it could be a wild thing for defense if that was to work out properly, if created properly, you know? So super interested. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment if you want to keep seeing more of this. And the next video should be popping up on screen for you to enjoy. Right, see you there.